Instead of collecting loose lost coins, get your coins and change money on a virtual wallet. Consumers can accept and get prepaid credit bits in return for the cash change. When they accept those prepaid credit bits as retail credit on their wallets, it instantly reflects postpaid credit, which can be used when you are out of retail credit in your wallet. There is a positive relation between the amount of prepaid credits on your wallet and the amount of postpaid credit offered to you as a reflection. The more prepaid credit bits, the more postpaid credit bits offered for you as credit. Once you finish your prepaid retail credit bits, you can tap into your postpaid credit bits reflection. By accepting, again, loose lost coins which are hard to manage and hard to amount to a value without being lost, consumers accept them to pay back their postpaid credit which they have used, plus interest. Once they have paid their postpaid credits and start accepting prepaid credits, they can again tap into the postpaid credits as a reflection. MirrorCoin Retail Bank Decentralized Retail Credit Creation and Trade. MirrorCoins. MirrorCoins are proof of prepaid credit bit. One MirrorCoin equals to one new credit bit. When paid for, it becomes a prepaid credit bit, reflecting another MirrorCoin which is used to offer a new credit bit to be prepaid for, and then producing a new MirrorCoin, and that MirrorCoin is used to reflect a new credit bit, which when bought or paid for becomes a prepaid credit bit, creating another MirrorCoin with another new bit to be paid for, and producing another credit bit. An initial coin offering will distribute MirrorCoins for a symbolic price for people to distribute or buy those credit bits and retail them to retailers to give back as credit bits, prepaid credit bits, instead of loose lost coins at cashiers in retailers, which can then be redeemed for goods. The problem we are facing is that there are loose lost coins in billions lost in the United States, Canada, and Europe, because they are mostly commodity coins which are hard to manage, and most of us have them in our piggy banks at home. Instead of having those piggy banks all alone at home, separated, we can leverage on a joint credit bank which retails goods. Consumers will be able to redeem their coins for retail as retail credit, and they will be able to save the loose lost coins, and they will also be able to invest their money to be offered as postpaid retail credit. Each credit bit mirrors one coin. As long as there are credit bits being paid for, there will always be mirror coins to produce new credit to be paid for, to become prepaid bits. When there are no more credits being paid for, then there will be a cessation in mirror coins. Based on a reflective credit creation system, that model will always keep the ratio between credit being offered and credit sold to back each other. Also, through a credit creation backing system backed up by fractional credit backing will be in place to ensure any deficit accounts. MirrorCoin and Mirror Retail Credit Bank allows consumers to lend, borrow, and invest their loose lost coins, which are either lost or uninvested, unused in their piggy banks. A proof of the problem and that our solution is viable is that a certain coin counting service collects 43 billion in coins every year, after consumers have locked those commodity coins in jars and bags for years, keeping them out of the market, uninvested, unused. Our solution will keep the change money in the retailer's stores. Our bank is the retailer's pocket. Our investors are consumers who are accepting credit bits instead of loose lost coins to come back and use them as retail credit or lend them as retail credit and gain an interest. The decentralization of this Mirror Retail Credit Bank is through that credit is issued when credit is bought. So when you buy one credit bit, you produce or issue one more credit bit with a MirrorCoin. That MirrorCoin is yours as an asset to trade as it reflects the value that you have invested in the retail credit network, MirrorCoin's retail bank. Each credit bit is reflected by one MirrorCoin, which is a proof of ownership, and the value that you have paid, which is either loaned for interest or redeemed for retail goods. The only other option is to trade the MirrorCoin by selling it, which will give the ownership of the credit bit, which is in the bank, being recycled from one retailer to another, redeemed, carrying retail credit and value, giving interest on a constant basis by being loaned to people who are in need of extra cash and loan out post-paid credit bits. Lending, borrowing, and investing your lose-lost coins with Mirror Bank, and through a decentralized creation and trade of retail credit by creating credit bits, prepaying for them, using them as post-paid credit bits and gaining interest, or just collecting them in a smart wallet to save on our lose-lost coins and leverage on the value of money. MirrorCoin Retail Bank, MirrorCoin, crypto credit, prepaid credit bits,